Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, well, I'm excited for this one. This is a kickboxer of the highest order. He has so many different kicks and punches in his arsenal and figures to try to keep this on the feet here tonight.
The beautiful thing that he does is he throws that front push kick to create distance when a guy starts to get too close and wants to wrestle with him. He throws it, and the moment you're back at his range, he starts to blast high kick. He doesn't always intend on landing him, but he beats up your arms with high kick after high kick after high kick. And then as you get desperate, you start to run into knees, and he does not need much space to land a knockout punch. This guy is one of the best strikers we've ever seen in the UFC.
And if you don't find the striking range early against this guy, you could be in real trouble. Well, you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, champ.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you could do that, you could do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. More than 5 years apart, with big differences in height and reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
This is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Madison Square Garden Arena in New York City, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 265 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Magic Man. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round 1 gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Big punch from the clinch.
Pretty nice knee there, DC.
Great job finding the opportunity to land that strike.
Oh, nice series of knees by him there. He throws those pretty quickly, champ.
They're fast, they're quick. He's driving them into the body, into the head. He's really good with it.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Lee. Ooh, and he caught the kick.
Look at him drive his hand into his opponent's body with that body kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hand. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks. And you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expression of his opponent.
His hands are down. High kick, high kick.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh! And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes. Right hand punch in the clinch.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find it. It's only a little to the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Digging kick.
10 seconds to go.
Nice leg kick land.
5 minutes in the books. Right now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Non-stop punches. That's what I like to see. This next round, more. Mix up the strikes a little bit. Be unpredictable.
Round 2 here. Effective strike there by Lee. And he continues to work the body here. And now he's got the Thai clinch.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, big knee there. Oh! Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oh, collar tie.
Right hand punch in the clinch. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
You're okay. Let's focus.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab, he may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Great punch.
You're fine. Let's make it forward. Let's get going now.
Powerful leg kick lands. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Beautiful knee. Just out of range with that left hook. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Change levels. Takedown.
That one snuck in. Nice strike. You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Nice counter punch there as he continues to make good use of this advantage in reach.
Liver kick.
Trying to hammer that lead leg.
Let's go. Let's get
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Boom.
Oh, big elbow.
How about those 5 minutes?
taking a lot of damage to the body. You need to keep your elbows in tight. Watch your distancing. Remember.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this one. Don't finish his fight.
What a fight we got going on here!
An uppercut later.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC. Oh!
Way to mix it up.
Oh! Huge right hand!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Single collar tie now. And they separate. Oh! Massive kick to the head.
Oh! Nice high kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar
Oh,
tie.
he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
And now he lands a combination.
An uppercut later.
Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Oh, beautifully placed with the left hook counter. Unbelievable.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, side control now. Looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Shortly thereafter.
He got the arm straight, right? The moment he was able to break the lock, John, his opponent was in trouble. Hip pressure up, opponent had to tap.
And he tapped and he lives to fight another day, but a huge win for his opponent by submission tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it, that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission tonight, and that is how you put the rest of the division on notice. A huge result for him here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 55 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Patrick Nash.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win, but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.